What's up, everybody? Tim Rose here. Today's a big day. We're cutting a hole in the roof. Oh, I hope it goes well. All right, everybody, meet Vanna White, my 2018 Ford Transit medium roof. We're going to be installing the Max Air fan today, or at least trying to. I've got a 14 by 14 hole kind of measured up there. We've got the adapter. We've got some Rust-Oleum and a metal file to kind of clean the edges, and that's the first step of the process. So I am going to put up some painter's plastic along the edges with some blue masking tape to catch any of the metal shavings from me punching holes and cutting, and you really want to be good about brushing them off because you don't want them to sit there and start to rust. You know what's really funny is that I'm ready to go do this, and I bought all the materials, and now I'm ready to go. And I don't have a ladder to get on the roof, so I'm gonna have to climb on the roof of this building. All right, I'm on Christian's roof. I gotta just punch 4 drill holes for the jigsaw so that when I cut it with a jigsaw, the blade has a place to poke down. So I'm gonna drill 4 holes inside the little corners there so that we can make a nice clean cut. I've taped it down. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Let's go. All right, so I've got the 4 holes punched where I want them for the jigsaw. The problem is it's just under 14 inches inside between the 2 braces. So it looks like I'm going to be shaving off one of the brace edges, which I'm fine with. It just may not be as smooth of an operation as I thought it was going to be. But yeah, the 4 holes are in place, and now it's time to cut. That was a lot messier than I thought, but it's done. Looks good. Paint the edges with Rust-Oleum so that the edges don't rust, ever. All right, next up, I got the adapter clamped down to the actual fan insert. And I'm gonna pre-drill the holes for the screws. Now I got the adapter on the roof clamped down, and I gotta screw those holes again into the van. All right, next up, 3M marine adhesive sealant. This stuff is going around the adapter and getting clamped down so that it creates a waterproof seal. We can attach the actual fan insert. Okay, so while we wait for that to cure, we can talk about the next step, which is I'm going to seal this to the adapter on the roof that's drying. So I'm supposed to use butyl tape. I think that's because in case you want to like remove the fan and use it again. I don't have butyl tape. I could not find butyl tape. I'm just gonna use like a normal silicone caulk. After we do that, we're going to screw it in with the screws and then use lap sealant. I got this stuff, self-leveling sealant. So I'm gonna cut a big fat hole in this motherfucker. Sorry, I don't know, should I swear? It's me, whatever. Cut a hole in this, big fat hole, and cover all the screws and everything with the sealant. Make it waterproof, make it cherry. All right, I probably didn't let this thing cure long enough, but I gotta move on because I gotta go to work soon. But basically I'm gonna use this caulk, silicone caulk, to seal that to this, and then clamp that down, let it sit for a little while, and then I'm gonna lap sealant all of it. Let's go to work, baby. Okay, so I gotta go to work. I screwed the fan in there temporarily, and it's not sealed on top. I don't have the lap sealant on there, but I gotta go to work. I'll finish this when I get back. I also realized that these wires are not long enough to do a test, so I have to go to Home Depot and get some little gauge wiring. See you in a few hours. I had to go to my gig, but looks like it might rain soon, like right now. So I gotta get this sealant down. Last step. Don't do what I did. Take the top off for this part. The top doesn't need to be on for this. Let's see if it works. We got it going on. I did my janky wiring job. This is the old power system from Vanessa. All right, let's see what we got. Success. Test is done. Works good. Hopefully it doesn't rain too hard on that sealant while it cures. And we'll check back in the morning and see how we did. I think we're pretty much there, man. I'm pretty excited. What a successful mission. All the lap sealant is dry. The fan's working. Looks beautiful. Super proud of myself. Cut a hole in the roof and it worked out. So now I'm gonna get this thing washed and make sure that all the metal shavings up here don't start to rust. It's really important. And last but not least, thank you guys. Thank you to everybody who supports the Patreon. Thank you to everybody who's voting for me in the Nahoku Hano Hano Awards. Thank you to everybody who's been messaging me about the upcoming music video for Please Please. It's coming out on Monday. Really appreciate you guys, man. I can't do it without you. I feel so inspired out here. I'm having a great time and I'm just filled with gratitude. If you're taking lessons from me on Patreon, I'll see you Monday. If not, check you later. Okay then, aloha.